Okay, so I just immediately hit start recording again. I'm enjoying myself. That's what matters. Ooh. So we're gonna sit in the moot for probably 3-4 more turns, build up some cash, replace our skeleton warriors with some Graveguard units, which will be fantastic. Beyond that, we're waiting for Castle Tempelhof to get its level 3 settlement so it can get the... Uh-oh. What are those? Ostland. Okay. Anyway, so we can get our Vargeists, and then we will have a fairly formidable army. Kerek Hearn. I don't even know where that is. Over here, apparently. Well, of course I'm going to enter war on the side of my ally. My one ally who's probably about to get his ass kicked, because he's still not down here dealing with his rebellion. Vlad, come on, man. I can't keep this guy alive. He just sucks. It's because he starts in a bad position. Yeah, you intend to, but like, are you going to?
I thirst.
Can you thirst by being successful?
By the comet.
Are these guys gonna come attack us? Or are they coming for Vlad? They're coming for Vlad.
Gone, abomination.
And they hate him more than they hate me. It's because he's so weak. Like, at least for us, we're rank 45, so we're not the worst, but man. We could always give him more cash, of course, but
Lord of the night.
like, the thing is, he's probably just broke.
Come, let us talk.
Look at how many people he's at war with compared to us. He's just declaring war on everyone, probably. Man. Musilon's still up, and they're powerful.
Man sleep wanes, and more sleep waxes. Of course, I was expecting you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And the Barrow Legion up here. That means Musilon's pretty powerful, though. I would like to make friends with him at some point, perhaps.
I'll take Sigmar's.
They're over there aggressing Bretonia, basically. Making Bretonia have a bad day. We got 2 more turns till we have another surplus point, and I believe that's when we can get level 3 for Castle Tempelhof. Yeah, 2 more turns from now. Okay. In the meanwhile, we would need 2 more turns till we can get our Graveguard units. Those are gonna come at, like, what, 800 a pop? More, I think. I don't know. This screen doesn't tell me. I would have to recruit them first. Or attempt to recruit them, rather. That's fine. So eventually those will be good. Is there anything I can do to, like, reduce costs or anything? Oh, we're about to get our level 3 gold mining stuff, which will reduce public order, so that's something to think about. The settlement's barely dealing with its public order issues. We could just bite the bullet and get an Abyssal Wood here as well. Could also start getting Balefire Braziers to raise corruption in other settlements. I don't know, man. I just kind of want to sit on my cash for a bit because we're raising 2,300 per turn, which means I should be able to replace my Graveguards. My skeletons with the Graveguards soon. And then Vargeists are like, they cost 2 turns each to recruit, and they are, they're 20-something hundred each, 2,300 I think. I have Vlad here to deal with potential attacks from the southwest for now. I doubt he's gonna live more than like 5 turns from now. Oh, there we go. Cheap fields. I like that. And give me a gibbet. That'll pay for itself in like 10 turns. So that's an okay investment. Don't mind making that too much. And you know what? You also get me a gibbet to do the same. This peasant tax gives you plenty of income and gives you casualty replenishment, but it also reduces your growth. And not only this province, but in adjacent provinces, which blows. So, let's do that. Oversteer, I don't want to use the population to upgrade it, so we won't. Moot, going up on chaos or vampire corruption to up to about 68%, which is excelente. People are being forced to raid through this territory to even reach my other territory, which is exactly the way I want it. The more they have to raid to move, the less I have to worry. The longer it takes for them to get through my stuff. Now, as far as long-term objectives, like who we want to attack next, I mean, you know, the world's our oyster. I'm usually inclined... I still think the dwarves are a good option, even though their settlements aren't worth as much money and cost more money to use. I still think I'm just not comfortable with the potential enemy being right next to our capital. It's like if you're Rome, in like Rome 2 or something, and you leave, I don't know what city they call it in that game, but basically like the equivalent of Capua, you know? You leave Capua completely under an enemy. No. You keep saying you're going to attack this force, but I don't see you actually doing that. Instead, you're over here doing something with sparkles. You're channeling, okay. He may be waiting for that public order to go down, so he can just take them out. They can't... See, this is interesting, because they're an Empire Rebellion, they're not going to go into mustering stance, because they have to stay raiding. They have to keep raiding to not take attrition, which is funny. So the rebellion's basically broken already. That's pretty amusing. One more turn until we can recruit our Graveguards.
I grow impatient.
Okay, with that in mind, I think I'll actually start heading back. And I think I'll actually disband all of my skeletons right now. Also, there's his Hellsteed. I didn't think he had access to this early, but hell yeah. I'll take it. You can see now we're immediately losing that vampiric corruption. This place is immediately going to rebel for like an Empire Rebellion, which, you know, I don't really want the moot. It's just there. I'm just holding it as an outpost, essentially. Let's take these out just to save myself some more cash. Cash, money, paper. Do I care about more growth? No, because even with all of this growth, it's going to be 6 turns per... to get even one more surplus point. Although that is the level 4 city, it's kind of a big deal. I don't think I'm worried about being that efficient when it takes that long, however, so let's get our probably evocation of Nagash so we can recruit more units and get a higher rank on them too. That'll be good. Alright, tech time. Just a blanket public order is good. Adjacent province vampiric corruption is solid. It always is. Otherwise, we could be going for our Graveguard techs, but they're way down, I think. I don't think they are in this tree. No, they're down here. Long way away. I don't think these are my total time to do these. I think these are my... Are they? I don't know. I don't think these are total turns. I'm pretty sure they're... the turn amount for each? I could be wrong. I don't know. Total turns, 24 turns to get to this actually isn't bad, but I don't know if that's actually the case. because I would really like that -10 upkeep and -20 Graveguard cost. Crypt Ghouls, I'm not really going down Crypt Ghouls and Cairn Wraiths, so not a big deal. Fellbats, Dire Wolves, Vargeists, not the biggest deal at the moment, although the upkeep and recruitment cost, kind of nice. Takes quite a while to get there. Lord Recruit rank +1 isn't bad. Passive growth +1 is, or +10 is good. Your recruitment cost being cheap is good if you're going with a vampire heavy army, which sometimes you do. I'm just pretty about a lot of this. I think we'll go for the Baleful Rituals and then for the Spread Vampire Cousins? Yes, Spread Vampire Cousins. That seems good to me. Alright, let's see how all this blows over. It says some settlement upgrades are available. Castle Tempelhof will be ready like next turn, but I can't use that, so you know, I won't be able to afford it. In fact, just give me taxes. Give me money. Because this Graveguard replacement is going to be kind of pricey, and it may cut into our overall profits quite a bit. But it's just so worth it to have units that can actually stand their ground for a little bit. Yeah, Vlad's just taking his sweet time. I guess he just doesn't care, or he doesn't have enough money to be confident he can win and raise enough troops to win. I don't know, man. All I know is he's weak and he's got enemies coming for him. He's got 2 stacks coming. I think he's screwed. Yeah, he's screwed. That really sucks. I mean, if I could get him to join a confederation with me, that would be ideal. I don't think he's willing to, though. I could check, though. The other problem is I just disbanded some of my military, so now on the strength rating, I look weaker. And now he has no land to confederate with, so... Had a low -25% recruiting cost.
We have much to discuss. And
there you go. Here.
Welcome.
Will you pay me to confederate with you? There you go. It switches to low because that's how much money he had, I think.
Disrespectful fool.
Pretty disrespectful, if we're being honest, yeah. Here we go. Bam. Okay. So he had nothing left. So hey, that means we have access to Vlad von Karstein, which is good. He's kind of pricey though. He has Vargeists. Use. We need to get him the fuck out of there though. He's for some reason he's stuck. I guess because they got a hero action on him. Okay, I kind of want to disband everything he has. I don't want an extra vampire right now. I can't afford it.
Thine right is mine.
I mean, I can barely afford the Vargeists.
The world will drown in blood.
They're expensive. And he's expensive. And I can't disband him. He's a legendary lord, but I did want access to him. So we'll eat that loss. Whew, holy shit. They're a lot more expensive than I remembered. They take 2 turns to recruit. Wow. I guess they're just good units. Okay. That's horrifying. Oh man, I wish he wasn't stuck.
I'll ignore that.
That's the thing. There's a chance this guy may come for him next turn, and there may not be anything I can do about it.
And tremble.
I grow impatient.
Move to Drakenhof proper. I'm not going to recruit anything right now. I need cash. I need cash. Give me cash.
Unstoppable.
I think you're pretty stoppable. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm curious. I'll reload the save if this fucks up real bad. Also, I need to look at what other benefits like the Ancient Armory gets you. Man, those are 1,600. I'm pretty sure in vanilla they're 800. But I can understand they're high quality units, so it makes sense they would be expensive. The ability for the vampires to get units that can directly stand against other units 1-to-1, it's not normal.
Do not underestimate
Shit.
the danger.
Everland declaring war. Yep. Everyone and their mom wants to go to war now. They wanted the moot. They got it. Congrats, guys. You're so powerful. You really got me. That's fine. Once I get my army set up, we'll be able to handle those kind of forces without too much difficulty. Don't underestimate my Graveguards, man. They're good. They know what they're doing. Look at all these units that were coming for Vlad. Since these are rebels, they may be at war with all of these too, so this may be a golden opportunity for all of these armies to take Grenzdots for themselves, for basically free. Okay, we lost some cash as a result of that. No big deal.
King of darkness.
He can still barely move. Why? Whatever.
Sleep is
That gets him across the border.
not likely.
He can't get murdered this turn. This guy can't reach. That's fine.
Yes.
I will disband everything you have except your Vargeists. And you get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me, just get 6. They're so expensive. They're so expensive. Yeah, that's all I can afford, I guess. So that's what we're getting. I see. That gives me extra recruit rank. These actually are going to start as rank 4 units, which is pretty great. But in comparison, 77 armor versus 17 armor. Okay. Yeah, 17 armor, 77 armor. They are well armored. Leadership of 47 versus 59. They're slower speed by a little bit, just a bit. Melee attack of 33 versus 38. Melee defense of 43 versus 33. Weapon strength of 37 versus 28, and a charge bonus of 14. What are those special effects they have on their weapons? I don't know. I still can't look. Why isn't there a way to, like, pin this in... Why can't I pin this right here, like, while I'm doing this? I don't understand why I'm not allowed to see unit stats while I'm here. I just want to look at this fucking unit. I can't even read their description, because I can't pin.
I hunt.
Is there a button I'm missing? No, it just removes them from the queue. I don't get it. But maybe if it hit I, like I would, no. If I hit U, those are the buttons you would hit in a battle. No, you have to be in a battle to see the unit. Oh, here we go. I can pin from the recruitment screen, right? Okay. So they get armor piercing. So they're good against armor, which is great for the Empire. And then they have a bonus versus infantry, so they get extra damage on infantry as well. So even though they don't have like crazy melee attack, they're still great. They're also just in general resistant to taking damage, especially against ranged units. So they're just gonna fucking stand there and tank that shit. So yeah, they're just fucking awesome units. Especially for vampires. Let's give her this passive speed ability, and we'll give her more stuff on her pendulum, so eventually she can get here to Pit of Shades, and magical reserves for extra power in our battles. And Vlad will eventually reach us and be able to give us his Vargeists, which is good. That'll really make this army come together. It'll tie the room together just like a great rug. Right, the game wants us to repair this stuff. I don't care. It's not really a big deal. I'm just gonna let it rebel. if they don't actually take it next turn, which they should. There you go. There's a rebellion, and it's a vampire rebellion too. That's another potential ally for us if they actually take that. Well, we're at war with them, but I still think they probably hate us less than most people. Either way, a vampire is less of a problem for me than it is for our enemies. You're gonna declare war on us from all the way up there? You can't even reach me. I guess you can, but what the fuck? Oh my god. That sucks, because they're right on our borders. See, we have to strike out against someone soon. We've almost run out of time. We may have already run out of time. Our enemies are numerous. The Empire is not willing to fight each other, so guess who they're gonna fight? Me. And even with our 2 full provinces, it's just not enough. You have to be stronger than that. Alright, cool. That's them taking that settlement. As I said, I don't care that much. Oh, they raised it? Why didn't you just take it? Is the rebellion over? Is that... Shut up, game. They're not here anymore. What? Do they not exist anymore?
The Empire.
Okay, they literally just raised the settlement and then disappeared. What a weird rebellion. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a thing that you can do. Impress me. So this will get us to 15 units. The thing here will get us to 17. And then I have 3 more units that I guess will be like skeleton spearmen or something. Honestly, I should be re-recruiting these, but they're expensive, so probably be cheaper to just raise them this way. Maybe I'll raise something right here. I may be able to get something useful that I otherwise don't have access to. You never know.
The world will drown.
Yeah, and you won't be able to disband him. He is worth a lot. The only good thing is that I can, you know, just have him hug along Manfred here and help out. Man, this guy's points suck. Wait, let me check that again.
Lord of the Night.
The AI put all of his points into Undying Horde and Children of the Night. What? So they focused him on putting vampires in his army, basically, and then they gave him Dark Pact for more morale. Wow, they really fucked up his points. Jesus Christ. He might actually be worse than useless in this state. Like, he has a bunch of unique abilities eventually, but like, Coven of Death is a really, really good ability. Unit experience per turn for every army in the faction, 150. Once he reaches level 20, he can do that. But with this shit, this guy would be great for a vampire-focused army if he were commanding an army, but he's not commanding an army. He's just wasting my fucking money. Who's my dude that was, you, here?
What do you want?
At least I have access to Vlad at some point, and I think that might give me access to Isabella at some point, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really know how all of the Confederation stuff works.
It is night.
But hey,
Thine
Vargeists.
is mine.
That's all that matters. Vargeists.
Born cast I.
This is also going to take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's going to take a lot of our income, pretty much all of it. Not much we can do about that. So, end the turn. I'm thinking maybe we should strike north. I mean, the dwarves aren't at war with us yet. We could retake the then take like Grensdots, then maybe retake Averheim. We're at war with the Carrick Dream or something. We're at war with one of the dwarf factions. Also, before I replenish my army, we're gonna get Fort Overseer taken by Stirland. I think our biggest problems are mostly coming from the west. We need to kill them to stop them, basically. It's gonna be one of those war of exterminations, war of survival. So if we don't do it, they're just gonna kill us. They already are. Yeah, raise dead cost. That's awesome. Right, so we want to head this way and give me my Vargeists. Thank you. Also, guys, this is so fucking ass backwards, okay? So I'm literally not allowed to disband Vlad von Karstein because he's a legendary lord. But to get around that, I can replace him and then disband the lord I replaced him with. Okay, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid game design. That's retarded. That's literally the dumbest shit ever. What the fuck are you thinking? What? You're just preventing me from disbanding him for no reason. I can still disband him. I just have to do 2 steps now. What? Fuck you. This is dumb. Sorry, not sorry. Jesus. Okay. Ooh, we can get a Black Knight. Expensive, but we could. We could get more Skelly boys. We could get another set of dire wolves. Let's get another set of dire wolves, I think, and then another spearman. Because we have a core infantry line, which I like. But this is a lot of cavalry, a lot of Vargeist, our Vargwolf, spearmen to back up our main line, vampire to do some AoE magic damage, and that'll really help us against like the archer-based armies. But I still think that the Graveguards will be steady against the more infantry-based armies. So I like that. I just realized these guys took the moot and we're not at war with them. That sucks. So we might have to make war on yet another faction to successfully deal with that. Thus was mine plan. Okay, ending another turn. Probably not gonna get to a battle this episode. Most unfortuitous. Alright, come on, Stirland, go sack Oversteer. You really got me. Barrow Legion. Okay. They've ended our non-aggression. Why? What do you have against me? We're both undead factions. Come on, man. You're breaking my balls. You're breaking my balls. Yeah, I mean, that was gonna happen. They have a lot of spearmen. Fairly balanced army. Oh wow, they actually took it. They're like, nope, this is mine now. Warren? Like, I think we have to maybe just, in general, maybe even just focus factions down. Like, just do a ranging into one enemy's territory, raise dead along the way, and just kill them, just so their faction is just gone. Just so we don't have to deal with them. Alright, we got our Public Order and Vampiric Corruption done, which is good. Next we're going into spread Vampire Corruption to everyone and their moms. Which is all well and good. Let's kill them before they get a garrison back up, yeah. I also grow impatient, Manfred. I'm glad you and I share our feelings on the matter.
Never!
That's Karl Franz himself. For some reason, they're not using him much. He only has 3 levels. The Empire probably isn't... They're probably not using their generals much because they're not fighting each other. In the future, because of how difficult that makes it for non-Empire factions, I may have to turn off that feature where they don't declare war on each other. It may just be too much to have them united. Because various Empire factions already have bonuses towards each other. Yeah, I guess Carl's just gonna take Schwarzhaven now. We're not even at war, I think. No, we are now. Yay. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do about it. Not a damn thing. So as I said, in these sort of cases, I think I may just have to range out. As I said, just leave and kill someone just so I can not have to deal with it. One of those factions. It's sort of like a snowballing, like your credit debt or whatever. You know, if you have like 5 credit cards and they're all in debt, you want to basically pay the minimum on 4 of them and pay the fuck out of one of them so you don't have to deal with the bill from one of them. Then you move on, move on, move on. And in such a way you snowball your debt. Basically what I'm going for. Let me guess, they have a garrison now. Of course they do. Well, I can't really wait. I'm gonna have to fight them, folks, so we'll see you next time.